Some say the Earth is not the spinning globe we have been taught, but a flat plane stretching out beneath us. Could there be more to this theory than meets the eye? Astonishingly, surveys suggest that as many as millions of people across the globe still subscribe to this belief today. Let us take a journey into the world of flat Earth theory, where the center of this flat world is North Pole and the South Pole forms a mysterious icy boundary. According to this theory, the Earth is shaped like a disc, with the North Pole in its center and the outer edge surrounded by a massive wall of ice, Antarctica. The idea is that the ice acts as a natural barrier, holding the oceans in place and preventing water from spilling over the edge. Interestingly, proponents of this theory believe that the Sun and Moon are far smaller than science tells us, just 51 kilometers wide and hovering about 4,800 to 8,000 kilometers above the Earth. Instead of orbiting, they move horizontally above the plane, casting light and darkness across different regions, creating day and night in a 24-hour cycle. This movement explains the polar days observed at the North Pole. But according to flat Earth theory, such phenomena are not possible at the South Pole because, well, Antarctica forms the outer boundary, a place most people never get to visit. And some argue that no one has really seen a polar day there. Flat Earthers also believe that the stars are placed just slightly above the Sun, acting more like decorations than distant celestial bodies. Gravity, they claim, is merely an illusion. The reason we stay grounded is not because of gravity, but because the Earth's disk is accelerating upward, giving us a sensation of being pulled down, similar to the way you feel a force inside an elevator. But what lies beneath this supposed disk of Earth? Some say that a giant turtle supporting 3 elephants carries the Earth on its back, a myth that has persisted across different cultures. Others believe it is simply rock. This, they say, is how the flat Earth should be understood. From the perspective of ancient people, the idea of a flat Earth was not so strange. Before Pythagoras suggested the Earth was spherical in the 6th century BC, most civilizations believed the Earth was flat. And even then, it took centuries for the spherical Earth theory to gain traction. Aristotle offered the first solid evidence for a round Earth around 330 BC, based on observations of the Earth's shadow on the Moon during lunar eclipses. However, it was not until much later that the round Earth theory became mainstream. In the beginning, according to the Bible's Genesis, God created the heavens and the earth. On the first day, God separated light from darkness. On the second day, He created the firmament to divide the waters above from the waters below. An image some flat earthers believe represents the sky as a dome over a flat earth. On the third day, God gathered the waters into one place, revealing dry land. This fits the flat earth idea of a central plain surrounded by water. Then, on the fourth day, God placed the sun, moon, and stars in the firmament to give light to the earth. Flat earth believers interpret this as placing the sun and moon inside the dome, close to the flat plane rather than millions of kilometers away. This biblical order of creation, for many, aligns with the concept of a flat and closed earth, much like ancient interpretations of the cosmos. Could it be that the original version of the world was more in line with this theory? The question arises, if God designed the earth this way, why have we come to accept a spherical model? Some say these ancient scriptures may hold clues to the true nature of the earth, hidden in plain sight within the words of Genesis. Surprisingly, even today, the Flat Earth Society continues to grow. Why, in an age of satellite images and space exploration, do people still believe the Earth is flat? The answer, it seems, has little to do with the lack of education. Many Flat Earth believers are highly educated individuals who refuse to accept what they see as textbook lies. Some are even wealthy enough to fund their own private experiments, building rockets and other devices to test for themselves whether the Earth is flat or spherical. One argument they often raise is the absence of flight routes over the South Pole. For instance, the shortest flight path from New Zealand to South Africa would be over Antarctica, yet planes deliberately avoid it. They ask, why aren't we flying over Antarctica? Is it because Antarctica forms an impassable barrier? Another claim concerns the moon. Some flat earthers report observing clouds passing both in front of and behind the moon, arguing that if this were true, the moon must be far closer to Earth than scientists suggest. Perhaps only 4,000 to 5,000 kilometers away, rather than 384,000 kilometers. And as for those satellite images of a round Earth, flat earthers are quickly to dismiss them, claiming they have been altered by powerful entities like governments, NASA, and others who want to maintain the illusion of a spherical planet. They believe there is a hidden agenda at work, possibly controlled by a higher civilization, monitoring and controlling humanity's perception of reality. Then there is a mystery of Antarctica. Why is access so restricted? Flat Earth proponents claim it is because beyond the South Pole lies the edge of the world. Perhaps even a cliff where the oceans spill into the unknown. Flat Earthers believe governments around the world have agreed to keep this secret, preventing ordinary people from ever discovering what lies beyond. Another interesting theory is linked to the emblem of the United Nations, which some argue resembles the Flat Earth map. They suggest that this is further proof of a global conspiracy to hide the truth from the public. But they ask, what's so wrong with a flat Earth? Why must the Earth be spherical? If the Earth is flat, then it has boundaries, and beyond those boundaries could lie something much more mysterious. What if we are not just confined to a round, endless planet, but instead to a flat plane with hidden borders? What if what lies beyond those borders is something we are not meant to know? Some believers point to the story of Admiral Richard Byrd, who claimed to have flown beyond Antarctica into another world after passing through a strange layer of clouds. Could it be that beyond the South Pole lies another disk, a parallel world connected to ours? According to Flat Earth proponents, this fits neatly with the idea of parallel universes, with each world existing on its own flat plane, connected by hidden gateways. Despite all the scientific evidence supporting a round Earth, many flat earthers hold firm in their beliefs, convinced that the truth is being kept hidden from us. No matter how many images or explanations are provided, they demand proof with their own eyes. Some say this is not just about the shape of the Earth, but about questioning authority and exploring what might lie beyond the borders of our understanding. Could that real truth be waiting for us at the edge of the world?